Today's reaction is Don't Get Up Without a Fight by Lame Girl Vanessa. Like, so the link to the video will be in the description below. Go and check them out. So let's into this reaction in 3, 2, 1.
It is freeing to fight for something
Yeah.
and to have something to fight for.
Yeah.
And a great example of this is in COVID. Everyone was told wear a mask, get a vaccine, and they all did it. Even those who didn't believe in it. And in that moment, they lost what they were fighting for.
Yeah.
They were fighting for freedom. They were fighting for their ability to go outside and their personal movement. And at the drop of a pin, they gave it away. This is how depression starts. When you do not have a reason to get up in the morning. When you don't have something you're fighting for. When you do not have a goal you're working towards. Don't give that away. Don't go and throw that away so easily. You always have you. You don't have your friend. You don't have your brother. You don't have your mom. They aren't always going to be there. But you're always going to be there. Cowards die many times before their deaths. But the valiant ones only die once. People need to have a spine. Sometimes you just don't worry about what other people think. Sometimes you know what you believe, and that's enough. If people understood this principle better, I don't think that they would be as depressed. They would have a vision. They'd know that even if the world doesn't accept me, I accept me, and God accepts me. And that's all I need. I don't need acceptance from others. I don't need a pat on the back. I am okay with that. The Vikings of old are admired. They would face death in the eyes and run towards it. And it's because they knew what they were fighting for. They were fighting for their country. They were fighting for their freedom. What are you fighting for? What are we fighting for? What is our purpose in this world? That is what it boils down to, isn't it? What is our purpose here? And if you figure out your purpose, and you go through this, and you actually think about it, what are you going to do about it? What does you knowing your purpose, what does you knowing why you were placed here change? We underestimate time. Time never stops. Time keeps going. I'm sure it felt like just yesterday, that it was 5 years ago, that you were your younger self. Time stops for no man. That's why we must use it properly. The average person only has 80 years here. 80 years. That isn't that long. Think about that. Each day that goes by, you're only gonna live that day in that year once. Every month, you'll only experience October 80 times. You'll only see winter 80 times. And this is if you have a good life. This is if you live long. Wouldn't you rather live fulfilled? Wouldn't you rather live with a purpose? Wouldn't you rather die knowing that you had fought for something? Because the most depressing thing on your deathbed is to look back at all those years and realize that you did nothing for this world. That you were a consumer, that no one will remember you after you're gone. And the worst thing is that you knew what you had to do. You knew your goal, but you decided not to follow it. Because it's hard, because you'll be an outcast, because
don't forget to drop a like if you want to see more reactions. Drop a like.
You were scared of what other people thought. You threw away your mission here on Earth. Your only 80 years that you will ever get, because you are scared of what other people think. Do you know how pathetic that sounds? I'm not here to bash you either the whole time. Everyone's got this tendency. I am not the pinnacle of virtue. I cold call people every now and again, and I literally shake because it's so terrifying.
Well,
sometimes you've just got to make those calls. Sometimes you've just got to talk to those people, and sometimes you've just got to fail. You've just got to realize that failure is a part of your success. All these words are good and fine, but if you don't act on them, you'll think about this video for a long time. You'll think about all the things that you could have done and didn't. And don't think that it's too late. Even if you are nearing the last year of your life, it's not too late. You can still make a difference. People get depressed and die when they no longer have a purpose, when they give up hope. Find your vision, find your hope, find your reason to live. Everyone has access to social media. That shouldn't be a reason to live, but it's something to work towards your goal. Developing a following, you'll find your haters, and that's why you can't put all your value in it, but it is something. I'm not telling you that you should start social media, not at all. I'm just saying you should find your thing, and if it takes you a day, that's fine. I'm not even gonna say if it takes you a week. You should not put off until tomorrow what you can do today.
Yeah.
Stop this video right now. I don't care if it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Stop this video, get out a pad and paper, and write down what your vision statement is. All the businesses out there have a vision statement. Why don't you? Value yourself. He who has a why can suffer almost anyhow. Find your why, live fulfilled, and just don't waste your time. This is the only go around you get. Spend it wisely. See you later.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So way to you're supposed to don't get up with a fight. Yeah, that's so very true. Yeah. Wow. So don't get up with a fight by name go Vanessa. The link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out and pop a like if you like and comment below if you want to see more reaction like this one. And subscribe if you're new and click the bell so you can be notified when I put up in my part. Wow. So very true. Yeah. Supposed to keep on fighting. Don't give up. Yeah.